Gentlemen, Mr. Crossing. Yes, I'm one of the most handsome, most attractive men out here on this platform, ladies and gentlemen. Can you dig it? Let's go. Alright, I'm back. Mr. Crossing is back, yeah. Mr. Crossing is back, yeah. Mr. Crossing is back, yeah. Mr. Crossing is back. I'm coming with facts, and they all in their feelings. See, I studied them scriptures, and now I'm painting them pictures. Now they call me Godzilla, and they label me villain. See, I'm Batman or Robin, I'm taking over your city. You can't be talking to me, cause we don't speak the same language. We not from the same place, my tax bracket's your anus. Now they want me to fail, but I would never do that. You may have thought I was gone, but Mr. Crossing is back. Mr. Crossing is back, yeah. Mr. Crossing is back, yeah. Mr. Crossing is back, yeah. Mr. Crossing is back. When I say that I'm back, I'm unleashing the beast. You say you're ready for war, but you were screaming for peace. Now I'm back from the dead, Michael Jackson and Thriller. You don't know what to think about the man in the mirror. I'm all over the world, Thriller in the Manila. I don't care what you think, but if you click on my link, I say I got me these racks like I was working for Brink. You may have thought I was gone, but Mr. Crossing is back. Mr. Crossing is back, yeah. Mr. Crossing is back, yeah. Good morning. Mr. Crossing is back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. We are once again back in the lion's den, and you know what that means. It's time to get the show going. Yes.
It's me, Zeus.
Greg, nice to
Sometimes it gotta be this way.
ya.
It really does.
The hammer is back.
But it shouldn't.
It's hammer time. Kyle, good morning.
I'ma have to cut you off. I'ma have to cut
Let's
you
go.
off. I'ma have to cut
Let's
you
go.
off. If you not my dog, I'ma have to cut you off. I'ma have to cut
Let's
you
go.
off. I'ma have to cut you off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't play these games no more. What you looking at me for? I just want the
Yes,
money.
I got it.
All these games that you be playing, all this talk that you be saying, I don't really like to play. Get this money every way. Gotta keep my mental clear. Yeah, you know I'm out of here. I don't really have no fear. Yeah, you keep on showing tears. I'm not with that back and forth. I'm the type to get the work. I'm the type to keep it real. I'm the type to get a deal. I'm the type to chase a bag. I'm the type to pop a tag.
Jack Smith.
Like I have some. Driving around fast cars. Rapping like behind bars. I do this all for my dogs. This is what it all costs. When you gotta pay the boss.
Happy Monday. Let's go.
If you not my dog, I'ma have to cut you off. I'ma have to.
The hammer's coming down today, ladies and
This
gentlemen.
is what it be like when I'm stunting on my enemies. This is what it be like when I make them feel my energy. Sitting on these racks, okay, you know what this really means. This is what it's all about. I'm on top of everything. I'm the boss, don't play with me. This right here, no game to me. Toxic, 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 toxic. No, that's not okay with me. Every day you say you scared. Every day I'm making bread. Every day you say you good. Every day I wish you would. This is what it be like when you really on the come up. This is what it be like when you're really trying to run up. Rookie of the year, better go and break the record. Rookie of the year, better go and get a checkup. Yeah. If you not my dog.
Hey, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Monday. Yes, it is
I'ma have to cut you off.
Woo, it's getting hot over here. Greetings. Greetings. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are once again back for another wild week. Oh, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how this show is going to run. I got a couple of announcements to make before I get started. I hope everyone is here. Greetings, LJ. Nice to see you, champion. All right. Now, for those of you who follow what I do over here on this side of town, let me make sure I get my next slide up real quick. For those of you who follow what I do, you know this is very political over here, what we do.
All right, so buckle up, brace yourselves, okay? Now today I'm going to make a special announcement so we're all on the same page and understand what's going on. This live, ladies and gentlemen, is for entertainment and educational purposes, okay? And there's a whole host of individuals. It doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on. You're always welcome to get in the box and say whatever it is you want to say. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I do over here in Olympus, ladies and gentlemen. I bring down this heavy hammer of truth and make sure we are all on the same page. Now, listen, I think the best way to describe how this works is I'm going to use a sports analogy. You ever heard of Mamba mentality? Listen, we can be friends off the show. We can be friends after the show. Good morning, Christina. Good morning, Poker Day. We can be good friends after the show's over in other lives. We'll be great friends. But when we're in this live, you better be ready to bring it because it's going to get very competitive in here. Everybody thinks they know the truth, but there's only one of us, ladies and gentlemen, that knows it, and it's I, Zeus. And by the way, there's one thing I do need to clear up, LJ, and this is definitely for you, and I would also have to say Poker Dad as well. I am the most handsome man on this platform, okay? Listen, many are called, but only a few are chosen, ladies and gentlemen, and I am the chosen one, okay? Listen, you ever heard of the whole thing about the real McCoy? I'm the real McCoy. I'm the real deal. They actually call me Triple H. Well, what is Triple H? Well, Triple H is honest. I am the most honest person on this platform. Humble. I am the most humble person on this platform. And second and lastly, I am the most handsome on this platform. Isn't that right, ladies? Gentlemen too. Isn't that right? I don't have anything to hide. Listen, how did I get here? Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. There's no strings attached. I'm not a hand puppet. I'm really here because I enjoy bringing nothing but the truth. So help me God. All right, so let's get into this live of politics. You know what I do. I'm going to cover politics and stuff like that for the first 30 minutes and then open it up to all of you who have time to talk. So this weekend, we got to talk about a couple of things. One, we got to talk about a couple of things this weekend, okay? Now, first things first, Trump gave a speech, or he had a rally out there in Waco, Texas. I don't know if you saw it, but I've been posting all about it because I think it's very important that we talked about his rally and how it ties into his hope to be, the 47th president of the United States, which we all know isn't going to happen. Okay, I know. His speech, ladies and gentlemen, was a recap of sorts. He was proclaiming himself to be the most innocent man in American history. And he said that he only gets bad press. This is really what he said. And he kept calling Jack Smith. You know who Jack Smith is, right? He kept saying where Jack Smith works is the Department of Injustice. You cannot make this stuff up. He referred to President Biden. By the way, President Biden is doing a great job. He's doing a great job except for Biden's position on TikTok. I will have to talk to Biden about his position on TikTok because I was concerned about that TikTok hearing last week that I heard. I don't think these folks understand how TikTok works. I don't think these folks understand that these lives that are happening on TikTok might be directly tied to their success. So we on the Democrat side as well need to talk to our leadership and to address the whole TikTok stuff. But getting back to Trump, ladies and gentlemen, he referenced the January 6th protesters as innocent patriots. You cannot make this stuff up. He complained about the 2020 election. He started talking about those ballots being stuffed. He dove all the way back in to the conspiracies and misinformation. But what was also fascinating is he gave a shout out to his friends, President Xi and Vladimir Putin. I don't know what it is about Trump, but he seems to like these guys. I don't get it. Then he started talking about those indictments. Okay, he brought up Alvin Bragg and made it a point to say this. He said he did not have an affair with Stormy Daniels, okay? And there was no crime in what happened. He was just paying money to his attorney. I mean, he said this all with a straight face. And I said, wow, he is good at making things up and spreading lies and conspiracies. Now, the best part of his speech, and I'm going to use this, I'm going to have to use this line if I ever get in trouble. He told his supporters, they're not after me, they're after you. I'm just in the way. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. And they clap. Let me tell the Trump supporters this. Is Jack Smith really after you? Or do you think he's after Trump? Who did the crimes? Okay? Who really did the crimes? Was it you or was it Trump? I mean, I think it is hilarious that he's able to say this and they clap. Isn't that amazing? And last but not least, and to those of you who ask me, Zeus, why do you always cover Trump? You should cover someone else. Well, Trump, this weekend, he gave me permission to keep covering him. Because you know what he said? He said, all this bad press that I've been getting, my poll numbers are soaring. He said his poll numbers are soaring through the roof. Is this true? So, is what I'm supposed to take from that the more we cover him, the better the chance he has at winning the 2024 election? So, for those of you who don't like my coverage, just keep in mind, Trump gave me and everyone else permission to cover him because all it's doing is boosting his poll numbers. Now, let's get into some of the most interesting news of that we're going to have to look forward to. Obviously, this is the week. This is the week, ladies and gentlemen, that we're going to find out, is it really going to happen or not as it relates to those potential indictments. So, during his speech, he said that the charges had been dropped. Did anyone hear that? They said that the charges had been dropped in New York, okay, and he was going to be walking away into the sunset, okay, because guess what? Alvin Bragg has a weak case. You hear it all over the news. Alvin Bragg has a weak case. and life's good. Well, I would love to have believed that, except for, yes, put the Jack Smith photos out there. Please put them out there. Okay, put the Trump photos in the chat for those of you who have subscribed, because this is what we have to do. We have to keep the folks on the right honest. And Jack Smith, they're terrified of Jack Smith. They make no mistake. I told you. And they did it. Someone must have done it. I said like this: if you go into the bathroom, for all the Trump supporters out there, go into the bathroom, dim those lights, and say, Jack Smith. Spin around. Okay, you got to spin around 3 times. Each time you spin around, you go, Jack Smith. Jack Smith. I'm not going to say it the 3rd time, but I hear when you do it, the FBI shows up. Oh my gosh. So listen, the case in New York isn't going anywhere, and I have proof. Last night, I wish I had the song. Eminem has a song called 3 a.m. And many of you who are into hip hop, you know that song Eminem has called 3 a.m. If you are ever up at 3 a.m. in the morning, it's not a good thing. It really isn't. Blooming greetings. So Trump yesterday, he was up at 3 a.m. in the morning. Look at this. Posting. I wish I could show you what he looked like. Just imagine what this looked like. Everyone's sleeping. Not Trump. Jimmy, are you there? Listen. He's up at 3 a.m. and he's worried about that case in New York. So, wait a sec. I thought he said that it was a weak case and it was going nowhere. Well, then, why are you up at 3 a.m., sir? Okay? Oh, it's getting nasty. The president is losing sleep, ladies and gentlemen, over those potential looming indictments. And he was furiously, you see this word, furiously. Imagine Trump furiously using his cell phone. Sharing post until 3:30 a.m. Sir, go to bed, please. Sir, take it to bed. You ain't supposed to be up this late. But he's up complaining about everything from the Manhattan District Attorney, Alvin Bragg's probe, to mail-in ballots and his political rivals, including Ron DeSantis. Ladies and gentlemen, you really can't make this stuff up. In one post, Trump even went as far as to accuse Biden administration of being involved in the investigation into the payments to the adult film star Mrs. Daniels before the 2016 election. He's up at 3 a.m. Yes, this is what got his mind. Did he just have a great speech, a great rally? Well, sir, why are you up at 3 a.m.? Tripping. He's up at 3 a.m. I can't, listen. I know the feeling. Any of you who have ever dealt with the legal system in any capacity, I have a lot of friends that have. This is a sign that this is really weighing heavy on your soul. Here we go. Remember, the DOJ is running the local Manhattan DA's prosecution. He said he got Jack Smith on his mind. He thinks Jack Smith is telling Alvin Bragg. No, let's go back one step further. He thinks President Biden, has Merrick Garland in place. And Merrick Garland got Jack Smith in place, and Jack Smith got Alvin Bragg in place to go back and get him over this whole Stormy Daniels. He is tripping, folks. You cannot make this stuff up. Someone, please, if you can, please talk to the former president. Please tell him get some rest, okay? Because, I don't like the fact that he's possibly going to be indicted at all, but I am also a firm believer of no president is above reproach and nobody is above the law. You do the crime, you do the time. Okay, so he's up there trying to talk about, Biden being tied to his investigation. Okay. Oh yes, greetings, Snuggles. Now, in the next post, look at this. I won a federal lawsuit for almost $500,000 against Stormy Horseface Daniels. Never had an affair with her and would never have wanted to. Now, you can tell. Look at how he spelled Daniels. Look at how he spelled Daniels, ladies and gentlemen. You know he up too late. He can't even spell a name right. Trump, cut it out. Hey, order. Trump, get some rest, sir. Please get some rest. Snuggles, please. I know you love Trump so much. Please talk to him. Tell him, Janae, you too. Tell him, if he's up at 3 a.m., it's time to go to bed, okay? Because nothing you post on Truth Social are going to stop those long arms of justice from getting you, okay? So let's continue. But I wanted to point this out because it's obviously clear that he is very scared about what's going to happen in New York. So for all of you who keep saying he had a weak case in New York, it's not going anywhere. This is proof positive that it's not over, okay? Fox News is possibly lying to you, and it's something you need to dig deep within yourself to figure out what's going on. Oh my God. Now let's move on, ladies and gentlemen, because we have so much to cover. And I think, you know what? People ask me to cover other things outside of the former president. And I'm going to do something special. And I actually think this does have something to do with the former president. Let's go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Oops. Kim Jong-un puts the entire city under lockdown. Have any of you heard about this? Be honest. And this is why I tell you, you got to watch Trump, because you don't know who he's friends with and what they're capable of doing. Okay, so he put the whole city on lockdown. Oh, you haven't heard? Oh yeah, this is definitely right up your alley. Oh my gosh. North Korea leader Kim Jong-un has put the entire city under lockdown after 653, that's right, 653 bullets went missing. Ladies and gentlemen, order! Order! See, this is why I think Trump is involved, because he knows a lot about things going missing, like those missing ballots, right? Okay, so, and as you can see, this behavior is what Trump wanted to do. Didn't Trump shut the country down at one point too? Listen, order! Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes when those bullets go missing, when those ballots go missing, you gotta shut the country down, okay? Oh my gosh, look at what Kim Jong-un did. He's not playing over there in North Korea. Okay, he said the city will remain on lockdown until all 653 bullets are found. Okay, now, this is just to show you, if for those of you who keep saying, you know, America's going down, America's not such a great place, I felt this story is a good story to show you just how wild it is outside of this country. Because if we cannot criticize our leaders, okay, the way that we do here, then what do we have here in the United States? But let's get back to this story. Those 653 bullets need to be found, and I'm asking every single one of you here in this live today to help out. Those folks don't deserve this. What do they need these bullets for? It reminds me, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of this. Hold on.
I just want to find 11,780 votes.
You see the parallels.
One more than we have.
You see the parallels. Yeah. Okay, you see the parallels. And you know for sure that if Trump could have shut down the entire country for those votes, he would have. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is proof positive that Trump gets his notes in terms of how to be a leader from our foreign adversaries. People like Vladimir Putin, President Xi, okay, and Kim Jong-un, okay? Whether it's votes or whether it's bullets, crimes, ladies and gentlemen, are going to be found, okay? And we will shut the entire city down until we can. I mean, look at what he did in the state of Georgia. Thank God Fannie Willis was there, along with Brad Raffensperger and all these other elected officials who were able to stand up to Trump and his dictator ways, okay? Because you see it right here. He would have done the exact same thing that Kim Jong-un has done. Thank you, Brother Heaven, for those amazing Zeus hands. All right, so now that we've put the APB, so to speak, out on those missing bullets, let's move on to more pressing issues out here in Olympus. Oh, what do I want to talk about? What do I want to talk about before we open up the box and let's hear it from the people. Let's hear it from the people. Let me see. You know what? This is something interesting. So, as you can see, more news about Fox News. It turns out, former Tucker Carlson producer who sued Fox News last week, okay, is actually suing the actual producers, okay? This is a producer, ladies and gentlemen, who is going on record to call out Fox News for pressuring them to spread election lies and misinformation. This is what I've been telling people. You have to now start to abandon spreading misinformation because it's starting to come out in troves. It's starting to come out in troves. Cut it out, click, click. I'm not struggling. I think you are. So we have Fox News once again. Not only are they being sued by Dominion, but now their producers are actually going after Tucker Carlson as well. Because guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It is now starting to come out that it was all a lie. And this is why I bring down this heavy hammer of truth. A lot of you still continue to spread these lies and misinformation. You go into a Snuggles Live, and I would definitely say this. A Snuggles Live would definitely be on par with a Fox News. with Sean, actually, it's worse than Sean Hannity. It might be worse than Tucker Carlson and Laura Ingraham, to be quite honest. Because what Snuggles does is he takes these clips from Fox News and he knows he does it. And he gets so passionate about it and he gets so invested in it that he sounds believable. But listen, I want to make sure I put this front and center in each and every single one of you's minds that Fox News continues to be called out on so many levels that you cannot trust them at all. They really do need to change their name. Okay, and I think it's just a matter of time before the truth comes out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting ready to open up these boxes. I'm ready to hear from anyone, okay? It doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on. Thank you, Little Hawk, for the gift. Okay, it doesn't matter what side of the aisle you are on as long as you come in and follow the format of the show. I want to make sure that we all understand there's no profanity allowed in the live. There's no name calling allowed in the live, okay? And last but not least, no treason. And what is treason? Treason is if you get into the box and you say something crazy and ridiculous. And a lot of people do it. They come into the live and they say, Zeus, I got something to say. You are not the most handsome in the kingdom. To those who do such things, you will be found guilty of treason. Okay? And I know who they are. Nutty Professor. LJ. Cut it out. All right. Let's hear from everybody else because, listen, I got to hear from you and then I got to get out of here. It's time to go to the gym and work out and do what I do. Oh, my goodness. And by the way, if you do know where those 653 bullets are, please let Kim Jong-un know. And if you're a Trump supporter, just let Trump know. And I'm pretty sure Trump will tell his friend in North Korea. All right? I cracked myself up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's move it on. Let me make sure I get what I want sitting in that background while we were having these tough conversations. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Oh. Okay, who do we have? And I'm pretty sure I know who this is. Greetings.
Hello. Good. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing all right. How can I help you today?
Yeah.
Oh, you got your glasses on. Great. I hope
Yes.
they're
Well, I'm
helping
over
you.
here at
And I
Yes,
have, and I
Fox
have
News
my
will
heavy
change.
hammer out because I know what you're ready to do,
Yeah.
and I'm ready. So, what exactly
Fox
would you
News Fox News is changing its name to Snuggles News.
like?
Put it that way.
Okay, fair enough.
Hmm. Yes.
So I covered a lot of content today. My
You
first
did. You
question to
did.
you, Snuggles, is: do you know where the 653 bullets are?
After listening to your show, 653 days, they're at my house.
Okay.
Hey, listen, you got a lot of good news here, a lot of speculation at best. I have to review this with you all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, you're only listening to speculation. It's not a lie. It's not a lie because nobody's arrested. Donald Trump had a great Trump rally this weekend. It was excellent. We are ready for 2024. No convictions, no anything. I've been correct all along, and I don't know why I'm being called a liar, to be honest.
I think it's obvious why they're calling you that. And, I'm pretty sure you're aware that you do spread a lot of misinformation.
What
but
is
I
the
do believe you
misinformation?
believe it.
Is Trump arrested?
He's on his way to. He's on his way to be
Well, he's on
arrested.
his way, so that means he's not arrested, right?
Not at the moment, but didn't you see that I
Okay,
covered?
so then there we go. I mean, you can't just say, "Oh, well, he's in jail." And no. He's running for president, 2024, and he should be, he could be, he would be. Not happening.
Let me,
7 years. I love that
Jack Smith.
Jack Smith pictures. But you know what?
Yeah,
We're
you like
doing
those
good.
Jack
And,
Smith pictures. Now, here's the thing.
what
Why
answers?
was Trump up at 3 a.m.? Why do you think he
Right,
was
but
up at 3 a.m.? Are you up at 3 a.m. doing such things? Worried about,
Actually, yes, I'm hard at work. Trying to work your show, trying to get the answer, the answers, post answers of all your lives. Yeah, we work hard to keep the Trump presidency, ready for the future. And you know what? I'm not BSing you here. There's no BS. I'm looking at the comment sections. What am I lying about, guys?
I'm
Nobody's
trying to help
arrested,
you.
and they're just mad in the comment section.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep putting the blue wave and the Jack Smith pictures in the comment section. I think we are about to have a breakthrough with Snuggles this week.
Breakthrough what?
We're going to have a breakthrough with Snuggles this week. I think.
This week?
Yeah.
I thought it was last week.
No. I'm starting to see that you see those Jack Smith pictures and these blue waves in your mind.
I've been seeing them for months, Mr. Crossings. You've been mentioning it for months, and there's nothing. I thought there was going to be a conviction last week. What's going on this week?
There's more evidence to take in, right? So he's been posting on his Truth platform and committing.
Right. Thank you. By the way, guys, thank you for the blue waves. I mean, it's a tsunami on these prosecutions. All the waves just going over the prosecutions and all these investigators. You're right. Spread those blue waves out there for all the stupidity that's happening to trying to convict.
Thank you, Snuggles.
Trying to convict Donald Trump.
Thank you.
The waves.
He's coming around, ladies and gentlemen.
The only thing that's treading water are the prosecutors because they're ready to get fired. They can't even get Trump in jail. It's amazing. Go. Keep talking, buddy. Keep talking. Bring your friends.
No. Listen. So this weekend, Trump said that the case had been dropped in New York, right?
The case. It will be. Yes.
No, it will be. What do you think about Trump?
I can't pay attention. I see so much CNN news and TikTok saying that it was dropped. Hey, we're ready for anything. Nothing's happening. Why don't you go get another apple pie? That's the only true thing that I saw on your platform.
Snuggles, let me ask you this. And then I'm going to bring somebody else up that might want to talk to you as well, because you know what? I want to hear from you. When Trump in his speech yesterday or on Saturday, he said, they're not after me. He goes, they're not after me. They're after Snuggles. What are your thoughts about that?
Oh, yeah.
Are they after you?
Well, I didn't hear that, but bring it. Because if you're not doing a good job on Trump, you might as well go to something else.
Oh, my goodness. And why would they be after you? Oh, listen, we have some people who want to join the live. And you know what I like to do, ladies and gentlemen? I like to talk to people I don't normally get to talk to before I do the, fan favorites, okay? All right, Too Blessed, greetings.
Hi, Too Blessed.
Hello.
Too Blessed, Snuggles, Too Blessed.
Oh, Too Blessed.
Thank you. Yes, not Tubeless. Come on, Snuggles. Shame! Order! He's up. This is what happens when you're up at 3 a.m. Okay? The words don't even start to make sense. Greetings. Good morning. How are you? Too Blessed.
Hey, now, you know what I want to say? Please.
Yes. Well, wait a second. Before you do, I don't think I've done business with you before.
No, No, you haven't.
Okay, so I gotta ask some questions so that we all know where you stand on a few things. Is that okay?
Yeah, I've been watching you, but for some reason.
Well, wait a second now. I'm going to ask these questions first, and then
okay, go ahead.
And then I have some questions too after that.
I'm asking the question, Snuggles. Cut it out. Okay, Too Blessed. Here's a question. Do you trust Fox News?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
why would I?
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, now I know.
Let's move on to the next
further questions.
You're doing so good. Snuggles, let me finish the interview real quick, okay? Do you believe the president is above reproach?
I do not.
And my last question.
Yeah, President Biden. That's a correct one. President Biden.
And my last question.
That's a good question. President Biden is not above reproach. That was good.
See, in your opinion, would you say is responsible for the January 6th attack on the Capitol?
Why are you asking these crazy questions? You know, you got eyes, you have ears, you saw.
Yeah, I did, but I would like for you to let the people in the audience know, because sometimes people make things up in their mind. So I'm assuming you're not going to say Nancy Pelosi. Am I correct? Because you see the comments.
Honey, your president was responsible for all of that, for the people that died, for the people that came, for the people that was injured.
You hear that?
That was your
Right?
president
Yes.
that did that.
She's
Thank
saying
you.
that.
All right,
She,
too
she just
blessed.
said that. She just said that Biden is responsible for that. Thank you. Yes, Biden. She said you're president. That's our president. Yeah,
Now,
Biden.
Snuggles, I gotta let her talk, okay? Because
Yep.
she's definitely not
Correct.
in the
No, I'm
Well,
paying
spotlight all the
attention.
time.
he's partly responsible because he hasn't done anything about it.
Absolutely.
Who?
Biden,
Oh,
Mm.
he have stayed
Oh.
silent about it.
oh,
Pretty much.
oh, too blessed. You hit me somewhere I didn't
Well, he
expect you
haven't told
to.
us anything to support the fact that we should really indict this man. And you know perfectly well, as a
What?
president, that man is protected on every end. They're going to do everything in their power to make him a free man. So what are we doing all of this for? Just for airtime and conversation. The man is not going to jail. And they've slapped it in our face for months and years. He's not going to pay for what he did. He's the president of the freaking United States. Do y'all know what kind of power that holds? It's our fault that we allowed an idiot to rule over the nation. But being that he did, he is covered. They're going to
Mr.
protect
Crossings
that
is
man to
speechless.
his toenail.
Mr. Crossings, you got anything to say about this? Because partially what she's saying is the
Snuggles,
truth.
let her continue. Cause see, I hate to do it to you, too blessed, but I didn't want to bring this hammer of truth down.
It's not tubeless. It's too blessed.
I said too blessed. Okay,
I understand.
so too blessed.
But it's killing my soul. It is literally killing my soul to see that someone can get away with actually murdering us and still they're going to let him rule over us again. Bullshit.
Hey, keep it clean. We don't
where's
curse.
where's the thunder?
Too blessed.
That's
we
a
don't
swear
curse
word.
over here.
But I live with people that love Trump. So let me tell you why they love him. Because he padded their pockets when he was president. Money buy anything. The Bible says money answers all things. And he came for it with the money. People don't follow the money. They're not following the Trump. They're following the money.
Right. We were paid well during his presidency.
Now,
We did.
too
Our 401s.
Too blessed. I'm gonna have to bring it back a little bit because see, you didn't did something in here that we gotta address. Are you suggesting that President Biden is allowing Trump to remain a free person and not be held accountable? Are you suggesting that?
Right now, he's the most powerful man in the world.
Right, but there are laws that need to be followed, right? You just can't turn around and put somebody, in jail for no reason.
Maybe.
So and because he is a former president, that it has to be airtight, whatever they do, right?
I do know that. I do know that.
So when he was president, it's kind of hard to put him in jail because they don't, you can't charge a sitting president, right? You can't convict one.
Dude,
right?
I know you hate him. I hate him too. He broke my heart. I felt stupid following somebody that talked the way he talked. He don't represent me at all. I'm not that ignorant. The man
But you
is
just
ignorant.
swore like he does.
And you know
you just swore like he does. So you came in this room swearing to.
God is allowing him to just rule over us. It's like, God, have you forsaken us? You're going to let these people follow this man, knowing he's the dumbest man on the planet.
Probably second. I think Biden is the dumbest. Biden's shaking hands in the air with the air. He's walking across the stage. He doesn't even know where the hell he's at.
Taking up space in the White House. I don't want to hear about Biden.
Let me ask you this, too blessed. Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
You did or no?
I knew not to vote for Trump by the time I had listened to his rallies. Did I follow him at the rallies? Yes. Have I bought his books? Yes. People used to buy me his books for gifts because they knew I loved him. I thought Trump was I said, that white man right there is black. He has a black soul. I don't care what. But everything always date back to us. The first man was a black man. The first nature was that of a black nature. And we blame everything on the white man, say, well, they murdered, they killed. No, we were the first human beings and Cain killed Abel.
Oh, too blessed. Too blessed.
It's
It
still,
took me a
it's still gonna
second.
fall back on us.
It took
Oh
me a
my
second,
God.
too blessed. But wait a second. Wait a
Can I
second.
get an amen?
Now, I'm not going to let you bring my God into
But
this.
before you hated him, did you
I
not
love
think
you
he
too,
was so
blessed.
cool? The way he would say, "You're fired," and he didn't have no heart. You know
Right.
that's the nature of a black man.
No.
Shit.
Too
Amen.
blessed. Too
Too
blessed.
blessed. I love
I'm
you.
going to refer you to my weekend
Okay.
counseling
Well,
session.
I need
Okay.
your classes because I'm not convinced.
Yeah. You going to need
We're in a bad state, sir.
because
We're in a
you're
bad
walking in
state.
the middle. You're trying to
We are
walk
in
in the
the
middle of
yeah. We're in the
everything.
middle of a mess.
No, but what you're
There's no mess.
doing. Okay.
When Trump's
Yes, it
coming
is
back,
because
saying
that
they
man is
feeling
gonna
very
he's
insecure
not
about it, you
gonna
know
be
what I'm saying?
arrested, and he's gonna set precedent for how everybody else treat us. Now this
Too
is the
blessed.
standard that we
Trump's
have to
coming
live up
back.
to.
No worries. We'll be okay, True Blessed. Too blessed. We'll be okay. Trump's coming back.
I sure hope not.
Now,
Please,
now,
God.
now,
What?
He
now,
won't come
now,
back. Now, you know, the people are acting silly and they giving us a show, but truly ain't nobody silly enough to write that man's name in no ballot. No, that's stupid.
Excuse me, Too
now,
blessed. Did I
too
see?
blessed.
Wait. Did I see cut it out? Do you have that on your subscription? Cut it out.
Yes,
What is
yes.
what?
Now I'm going to bring up some other guests because listen, we're
Oh
having
my
some
gosh.
technical difficulties, and I
Crossings.
might need a second.
Cut
I'm
it
going to bring
out.
up some of the fan favorites. All right. Oh yeah, brother Anthony. Too blessed. Now, brother Anthony gonna get you
Evan,
right. I
you
know
got
he
some
is.
Brother
issues.
Anthony, how are you
Greg.
this
Oh
morning?
Lord.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Stacy. Yeah.
Gray House, how are you this
Oh
morning?
Greg. Oh.
Stacy, how are
Snuggles,
you
Hi
I'm
this
here
Stacy.
for
morning?
you,
Thank you,
Snuggles.
Stacy. Thank you so much. My
Greetings.
snuggles.
Greg, come
All of
Oh,
you.
on.
Fang. I
We
see how
are
you
we
bring
are
that.
having a conversation
And they
about.
playing games with our emotions. They know
Okay.
damn
Greg
well they're not
missed
gonna arrest that man.
Sunday
They're not
fun
gonna
day.
even charge his ass.
Socially.
Angela, thank you. Cut it out. Yes. All
Come on,
right.
Oh
We
Anthony.
have a
Lord,
new
Anthony.
group of people joining this live. And I appreciate all of
Come
you
on,
following
Anthony.
the
Look
format.
like you just saw Trump.
Anthony,
Hate
you were
that
there
man.
on Sunday, right?
And he
Was
just
there?
taking advantage of
I did.
people's
Yes, I did
mentality.
see
Were
Anthony in
you
the
there
crowd on
on
Sunday. He
Sunday?
was smiling
And what crowd it
No.
was on Sunday?
Woo,
at
we're
the Trump
back.
rally. I saw Anthony up there at the
No,
Trump
Man,
on
rally.
Zeus's Live
no.
on
Come
Thank you
on,
for
Sunday.
the
Anthony.
follow.
Yes.
Thank you for the
You make
subscriptions,
pancakes, right? You
all of
make
you. I'm so
pancakes, don't
Oh,
sorry
he
you?
to have to
missed
disappoint you.
Sunday?
Anthony,
All
let's
Anthony,
right.
hear it.
you're
Now,
that guy that makes
now,
pancakes.
we're gonna start with Anthony and go up. Okay, I've heard from Too Blessed, and by the way, Too Blessed, like I said, you can't keep being lukewarm out here. Okay, you know what the good book says. If you're
Right.
lukewarm, he's gonna spew
I'll
you
spew
out.
you out
And
of
you
my
know that.
mouth. That's right.
Yes. Now, there you go. So I like how you are able to throw shade at Trump and Biden, but I'm gonna need you to, stick to the script, and you know where your real complaint is. It's with the former president. Yes, we need one more subscriber. Yes, please do it, and we'll reach our goal. Thank you,
Yes, it is
Heaven.
Obama, the former
Anthony,
president.
greetings.
We all have
There you
issues with
go.
Obama. Yep, you're right, too
Oh, you
blessed.
said subscriber. Okay, I'll have to subscribe later. I'm not that
Anthony, greetings.
adroit.
Okay, thank you so much.
Don't subscribe
Anthony.
yet because we're in inflation is high. We're in a recession. Don't waste your time.
Order! Let Anthony speak. We only have
You
15
need to
minutes or
be
so.
nice. You need to be
We
nice.
love Mr. Crossings.
Good. Hey,
We
hello,
gonna
Stacy. Good
learn on
morning.
this
Hello,
thing, or we're
Fang.
gonna just offend each other. Come
I'm
on
gonna
now.
just wait nicely for my turn, Zeus.
Please go.
Go ahead, Anthony.
No, you keep waiting.
Snuggles, mute your mic.
Um, Good morning, everybody. How's
Good
Olympus
morning.
doing? Appreciate you
Good
having me up,
morning.
Zeus.
No problem.
So, what's the question that we're talking about right now? What are we talking about? Because I got lost in the last 5-10 minutes.
Well, Too Blessed, she made it a point to be able to call out the fact that Donald Trump has been able to exercise mind control over his supporters.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
brother.
Without
Yeah.
them being able to dial it back and realize that this man is taking advantage of them. And proof
Totally.
of that is at his rally this weekend, he said, they're not after me.
They're after
They're after
y'all.
you, to his supporters. And
That's
they
right.
clapped.
They haven't gotten enough yet. The fact that
What?
you've had people in his cabinets, people that he worked with that's went to prison, all the January 6 people that's gone to prison and are going to prison over him. If
Ain't
at
that
this
a big
point in
sad?
time, they're still willing
Can
to
everyone else mute except Anthony? Because I'm hearing a lot of feedback.
if at this
I want
point in
to.
time they're still willing to go to jail and sacrifice themselves for a man that's never stepped up for them. He had a chance to pardon those January 6 people before he left office. He pardoned Steve Bannon. He pardoned the dude that did 2000 mullets. He pardoned those guys, but he didn't pardon not one January 6 participant. If these people are still willing to follow this man into a burning building, by all means, strap up.
Excuse me. Excuse me. How can
By
he?
all
How can
means,
he?
strap up.
Excuse me. How can he pardon the January 6 people if he's not president yet? He'll be president soon. They'll be pardoned. Thank you so much, Anthony.
The same way that he has a pocket pardon, his daughter
Yeah.
has a pocket pardon, his
Yes.
sons have
Presidents.
pocket
Presidents
pardons.
do have
Because
pardons. They pardon
I'm
everything.
just saying,
Can he finish?
yeah,
Jesus Christ.
it's amazing that he can issue pardons to all of his friends and family members, but didn't even try to pardon not one of the January 6 participants. That says a lot.
It does. It does.
He
Thank
wasn't
you.
president. He wasn't president to pardon those people.
How many people how many people has he bonded out from January 6? How many people has he sent canteen money to from January 6?
2024 is coming.
How many people how many people have he paid for their
2024 is
lawyers?
coming.
How many lawyers
2024
have
is
he
coming.
paid for? I'm just
Well,
saying, how
with
many lawyers have he
all
paid
the
for?
Hear this, Jimmy?
investigations he's got, with all the investigations he's got on him, I mean, I'm sure he's got a little bit of stuff going on with himself as well. I mean, look what you guys are doing to him, and making false
So
accusations
he's
on him.
paying for lawyers for himself. He's paying for lawyers for himself. He's
Yeah,
making all of his supporters get lawyers. He's making
yeah,
his lawyers get lawyers. I'm
right,
saying, what are y'all following?
right. What happens when you do break into a building? That is breaking the law, isn't it? And we're all adults here. When we do bad decisions, that's not the president's fault. Well, that's not the president's fault. When people do make bad decisions, they're going to get arrested. He said, walk peaceful and patriotically up there. Hey, listen, all us Trump supporters did walk up there peaceful and patriotically.
Can I ask you another question?
All the other Antifa members with masks on their face. Did you see anybody on Saturday with masks over their face? Hold on.
Can I ask you a question?
No one had masks on their face at the thing.
I just got one question.
And then I got to move it on to Greg.
And then I'll be quiet. Let me ask one question.
Go ahead, and I'll answer it.
Obama, the Bushes, Reagan.
Oh, yeah?
How many of these presidents have had followers who have went to prison for them?
Oh, you know what? They're politicians. That's why Trump came here cleaning the swamp, because they all stole from the American people.
They're all going to prison.
No. They all planned to get rid of Trump because Trump was for the American people. No, Trump was for. I'm answering the question.
Let's get it going,
Trump was for the American people. He's not a politician.
Hey, we still have
Anthony, you don't even know the story. Get the art. Read the Art of the Deal. Read the Art of the Deal.
He didn't write the book.
All right,
he didn't write the book.
Greg.
Of course he did.
Snuggles,
But
you gotta stay mute.
that's what happens. You have people help you write books.
Give me one
All right,
second.
brother Greg. Oh, okay. You want me to move on to Stacy?
Next.
Do you want me to move on to Stacy? I think he does. I think he might be, getting into a secure location where he can disclose top secret information. So, Greg, please let us know when you're ready. Stacy, please let us know what's going on your side. You heard what's being said.
So are we talking about, I'm all over the place. Are we talking about January 6th? What's the topic?
Anything you want to address? I mean, I've covered a lot of topics. Is there anything you would like to refute, perhaps, have us address? If not, then yes, we are talking about what happened on January 6th and why his supporters continue to pledge their loyalty to him so blindly. When he said at his rally this weekend, he said, "They're not after me, they're after you." And his supporters clapped. Are they after you?
Yes.
The
Yeah.
government is absolutely after the Americans. And if nobody has done their research on what is going on with this economy, in this government, in this world, as we sit, yes, the government is after the American people. I don't think anybody actually really realizes what is happening today in this society. We keep bringing ourselves backwards. You know, January 6th, why is Trump such a horrible person? He's
Three
so
branches of
this, he's
government.
that.
What are the three branches of government?
Hold on, let
Oh,
her
here
finish.
we go.
Please let her finish.
Really?
Stacey, keep going, please.
Who said that?
Really
Don't
quick,
even worry about it.
Really quick, Anthony's stuck in his car. If you can get him some gas because
I wish
Biden's gas prices are
Anthony,
high. Thank you.
I wish Anthony was at your live on Sunday, because he needs to come back down to reality and have some little bit of humbleness to himself and just sit back and just really listen to people.
Greetings, brother Zeus. Greetings, brother Zeus. Zeus.
Okay, let's get back to what you were saying. Listen, I will hold church on the weekend again for those of you who would like to attend, and we will debrief about all the content that we've discussed throughout the week. If
Zeus,
for those of you who
just to
would
let
like
you
to
know,
participate.
I'm ready whenever Stacy's done. I'm good now.
Okay, go ahead, Greg. I'll let you intervene.
Yes, please let Greg continue. And then Stacey, I definitely want to come back to you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just was in a top secret meeting.
Fair enough. Understood.
Here's the thing. So this weekend we saw a Trump rally. We saw Donald Trump play the insurrection song. We saw Donald Trump show videos of the insurrection while he had his rally. We saw Donald Trump praise Vladimir Putin while at the rally. I'm trying to think of what else we saw, because we saw a lot of weird stuff going on. We saw a guy who, for the past week, has been basically shitting bricks about this investigation.
Keep it clean.
Sorry.
No cursing.
Sorry.
That's comedy.
I mean, what? Who says that an investigation is over? Who does he think he is to come out and say an investigation is over when he knows damn well the investigation isn't over? So again, here we go. Again, he said he was going to be arrested. He wasn't, because, he needs to control the news cycle. He got his $1.5 million from his donations. Thank you very much. Also, let's talk about the rally real quick. It was in Waco, Texas, on the anniversary during the siege of Waco with David Koresh.
Excuse me. That location was picked by the lieutenant governor. That location was picked.
I don't care. I really don't care.
It's not Trump didn't pick that location.
It
so
doesn't
don't
matter.
lie.
It's still a dog whistle.
Don't lie.
So
I will drop you. You got to let him talk.
It's a dog whistle, and he knows exactly what he's doing. The government is coming after him, just like David Koresh thought. The government was coming after him. So what does he do? He's there now to get everybody behind him, to get him to fight for him when he's indicted, because that is what he's going to do. And that is exactly what he did this weekend, and it's disgusting. I'm sorry. I know that you can support somebody for policy, and I'm with you on that. But if you are still with this man after this weekend and what he did, you're disgusting. I'm so sorry.
Excuse me. May I say something, please?
Treason.
May I say something, please? May I please say?
And thank you for waiting.
So I guess Biden walks across a bridge on a holiday too, but he's a racist. So I mean, what's the difference? We're going to do this on every holiday.
What?
That is not the same.
You tell me Biden went across this bridge holding hands like he's some saint. Okay, he's in some church like he's some saint, and he says racist things to everybody. He said racist things in the past. Please, give me a break. This is our current president.
It's the ultimate pivot, Snuggles. Cut it out. Let's move.
Give me a break.
Greg, is there anything else? Because I know you're reporting, and that was G1 classified information you just shared. And Snuggles, as you can tell, he's having a hard time, hearing and accepting what you said. You see, he's bringing up President Biden. He's up at 3 a.m. right now with Trump.
He's our current president.
Exchanging notes.
He's our current president.
And also,
nobody wants to talk about that.
Who's our current president?
President Biden. Hello, welcome to today. You guys keep talking about Trump. I mean,
good. I wanted to make sure that
the current president that is getting us into everything and anything.
What's everything and anything?
Cut it out, Stacey. You know what he's doing. He's cleaning up.
Oh, he's doing a great job. He's actually
cleaning up what?
So that's great.
He's laundering money in Ukraine. I mean, what's going on with that?
No evidence of that. No evidence.
So wait a second. Hold on. We're talking about Trump's speech in Waco, and you keep going over to Biden. Biden isn't doing anything. He's asleep, remember? He's Sleepy Joe. It ain't Biden doing that.
That is
He'll
facts.
be amazing when he wakes up.
Yeah, Biden is actually sleeping at 3 a.m., unlike Trump, who's paranoid.
I mean, he's sleeping at 2 in the afternoon. He's sleeping at 2 in the afternoon, 11 a.m. I mean, he sleeps all the time.
You gotta take,
and Trump can't win.
Hey, but Zeus, you gotta take naps when you're constantly whooping MAGA butt.
You're saying that Trump doesn't sleep.
With ballot
you know why
harvesting.
Trump doesn't sleep? It isn't because he's worried about anything.
Hold on.
He doesn't sleep because he's a businessman. That's why he doesn't sleep.
Now, wait a second. Stacey and then Fang, I want to hear. So what were you saying, Stacey?
You are all saying that Biden sleeps and Trump doesn't sleep, and I'm just stating a fact that
I love you,
Trump
Anthony.
doesn't sleep because he is a businessman. That's all he
doesn't
does.
sleep.
And he's on Truth Social, running whatever. I don't think that he's God by any means. I think that he's off the wall, says crazy things. I didn't watch the last, Texas thing. So
Well, not many people did. It was a very low crowd
size.
size.
The fact that he's got indigestion from McDonald's. That's the only reason he's changing his depends because it's all coming out too quickly.
I think anybody needs Depends after having McDonald's. All that shit they put in it.
That's his regular diet, though. So, yeah, every day it's coming out too quick. So what I'm trying to explain to folks is why would you follow someone that says that Antifa was at a place to storm the Capitol to stop the election results for a man that they wanted in the office? Why would that happen? So let's say a couple of things here for Mr. Snuggles. I want you to understand something. Roger Stone had Oath Keepers as his security. Why was that?
Oh, okay. Do you have proof of that?
Business is booming.
If you may,
Is that Jack Smith? That's Jack Smith, ladies and gentlemen.
Jack Smith. If I may, hey, Fang, to answer your question, Fang, I know you don't know these answers. You asked Stacey, but because you don't know the answer, it's legislative, executive, and judicial. Write it down, Fang, because I know you asked Stacey. Stacey's very smart, but I just wanted to let you know that, Fang.
Smart if she didn't come up with the
I answered it for you. You asked her because you didn't know.
Time to talk.
No, you asked her because you didn't know the question.
Talking.
Okay, so let me tell you this here. As you saw the Trump rally on Saturday, I didn't see it.
All right, Fang, were you finished talking?
No, sir, but I appreciate it. So
Bring his question.
Okay, so
about Roger Stone.
There's a
I'm answering a question about Roger Stone, Mr. Crosby.
Messages that show all of the details of conversations between the Oath Keepers and Roger Stone. So if you would like to see them, I can give you a couple of sites you can.
And what does it have to do with What does that have to do with Trump?
What does that have to do with Trump?
Listen, I need to get through. Sorry, Snuggles. I just need to let people say what they gotta say. We'll deal with this after. Fang, please continue.
All right, buddy. Thank you. So we all know that Roger Stone is associated with Trump and has been for years. Is everybody in agreement with that?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. And he was pardoned by Trump. Is that correct?
That happened.
Everybody knows that?
That happened.
Oh, it happened. Okay.
Yeah, that happened.
So I want to make sure we understand is birds of a feather flock together. And he is the top dodo bird. He is the one that I hope goes extinct soon. But he is the top I'm getting ready to say a cuss word, sorry.
Don't do it.
But what I need people to understand is if everybody around you goes to jail and is associated with the things that you're accused of, it's a good chance that you might be the head of that organization. Just saying. So, Stacey, one more time.
Yeah.
After he has told you already, what are the 3 branches of government that you say are against all of the people?
That's you, Stacey. Hello, Earth to Stacey. Are you there?
She can't handle it.
Well,
Convenient.
okay. Stacey, we wanted you to help us get more clarification on which branches of the government are after you. And that's because you did agree with Trump when Trump said that they're not after him, they're after you. So yes, that's a good question, Fang.
Well,
all right.
they are after him. He's just a criminal, so that's just how it works.
Yes. And real quick,
Yes.
And I promise I'll be done.
Thank God.
Make sure that Snuggles understands that his whole framing of the situation is a lie. Because
Snuggles, did you hear that? I had to drop you, Snuggles, because you keep over talking people, and I got to get out of here. And I want to make sure I give everybody an opportunity.
Right.
All right, MAGA Queen.
I just want to say real quick.
You had something
because
else you wanted to
he
add.
is saying that we decided that Trump was going to go to jail. Nobody said anything but Trump. He started this whole thing. So once you throw that out there and throw it up against the wall, everybody looks at the mess on the wall. You don't go, well, why are you guys looking at the mess?
Well, I started the rumor. It was very strong.
Sorry, I was on a call.
I did a great thing. I wanted to make sure that I got all my money for the donations, okay? That's what I wanted. So strongly. Alvin Bragg. We call him Alvin Bragg. I got a baseball bat, okay?
Didn't he call that man an animal or a dog or something like that?
Animal or a dog, baby. You know, typical Trump speak. More dog whistles. It's wonderful.
I'm just saying.
All right. Now, MAGA Queen, you are here.
Oh, no, let Stacey go. It's Janae. It's Janae. Let Stacey go.
Oh.
Okay.
Janae,
no, that's okay, Janae. I just was on a call and they were asking me a question, but go ahead, honey.
No, go. It's okay, because you're next, sweet. It's okay.
So the only question we were asking
Janae,
you,
I thought you left.
Stacey, we were asking you the question, which branch of the government is after you? Sharon, good morning.
So you just want me to state a general place that's coming after us?
The 3 branches of government. I want you to tell me those, so at least I know that you know who is coming after you.
Legislative, executive, and judicial.
Very well done. You listened to Snuggles. Good job.
No, so
I'm not really quite sure what that pertains to anything. I'm not sure what that pertains to anything, actually.
You said that the government.
Well, we were just asking which one of those.
Yeah, no, I understand, but why are you trying to come after me in that kind of way? Are you saying that I'm stupid because I didn't say those 3 things?
People are being targeted. So if you know who is targeting you, at least I know that you know that much, and I appreciate the fact that you know that much. I think you're still a little loony because of the fact that you think the government is after you, but I can
no name calling.
It's okay for you.
So are you saying, Fang? Are you saying that the government isn't against the people at some point?
There are factions of the government that are always against the people.
Crime, sure.
And there are people that are always working to hurt the American people. But to say that people are targeting you directly and trying to take things from you directly is just a dog whistle to the fact that you're sad that people are woke.
it
So
just
you
amazes me that it's a certain segment of this country that in the last 5, 6, 7 years, all of a sudden thinks that the government is coming after them.
No,
It's
this has been decades,
it's
baby.
it's
This has been
mind
decades. Is it my turn to
it is
talk? Because
so mind
Anthony
Yes.
should be
boggling
dropped.
to
All
think
these
that there
people
is
should
Yes.
a
be dropped,
30%
Zeus,
group
so
of
we
this
can speak
country that
without
actually
being
thinks that the
interrupted.
country is after them now. This shit, it is amazing.
okay? So Anthony, I got a question for you.
Well, let
Anthony, I got a
Janae
question
talk.
for
I want
you.
to let
So
I
when
want to
your
let Janae
dollar
speak because
goes
I
to
got to
Hold
get out of
on.
zero
here.
and your paper that you have to rip up and burn is no longer existing,
Stacy,
what are you
hello,
gonna do?
Stacy.
Go ahead and blame
Hello.
yourself,
They don't
Stacey.
know.
I'm
I
gonna
need to
Seriously,
let
they
survive.
have no
I'm
Janae
gonna
clue.
say her
survive.
They'll
speech.
blame
Hold
Trump.
on, I'm gonna answer a question, Zeus.
I,
I'm gonna
I,
survive
They're
because that's
taking
what
so much
we've
time. This
always
is
done.
crazy.
Regardless of whether you have the
okay,
economy
okay.
to back you or not, we're gonna survive because we've always survived in a country that we never fit in. That's what
That
I'm gonna
part.
do. I'm gonna survive.
That
Okay.
part.
Here we go.
So
What are you
Janae has
talking
been
about?
waiting very
Because you
Just
patiently,
what
don't
I
and
just
I'm
See?
going to
said.
let Janae
The
talk.
race card. It's always that.
Please let Janae
Hi,
talk.
Anthony,
guys. Good
please.
morning.
Anthony,
Hello.
I really need you to come to Zeus's live on Sunday.
I had to mute
I'm
you,
always
Stacy.
in
I want to
Zeus's
hear
life.
Janae talk. Please let
Are they?
Janae talk, folks. Zeus has to run.
I
Let's
know,
go,
Zeus.
Janae. What do you got?
Yeah, okay, so the rally was awesome. I didn't go, obviously, but I watched it. I watched every bit of it. Very insightful. I thought it was incredible.
Oh, not
Yes, Stacey's
ASMR for racists. Oh, Lord.
Bang! I'll start dropping these dang boxes, folks. Come on. Why is it so hard to just let one person talk? Is that the most difficult exercise on this platform? I mean, seriously.
Yeah, but they're going to call me a
Let's
racist
keep the
and a traitor.
order, ladies and
Come on, Zeus,
gentlemen.
this is what I'm talking about.
Go
Because I'm for
ahead,
us,
Janae.
because I support a certain party, I'm racist and I'm a traitor. It's all good. Anyway, it was very insightful. Yeah, he does stay up. He's always said this. I'm up around the clock. He gets up at 5 o'clock, 3 o'clock because he's got so much going on. Bottom line, he works. He's not like Joe. He doesn't sleep all the time. Also, yes, he has said this before. They're not after, they're going through him to get to all of us. Not just me, everyone. Democrats and Republicans, conservatives, all of us, period. It's been working that way for decades. I don't know what Anthony's saying about this has only been going on for a short amount of time. This has been going on forever. The government's always been digging in our pockets. Let's be honest. I mean, this is silly to blame this all on Trump.
Wow.
That
Okay,
was
thank you,
profound.
Janae. All right, everyone. Now, anyone who wants to respond, please feel free, but one
Yeah,
at a time.
I guess
Wait,
David can
respond to me.
respond
See,
that
this is
too.
weird. Why are they responding to me? I didn't ask them any questions. I'm responding to you, Zeus. This
Everything
is
You were
what
you
I
talking to
don't
me.
said
get.
was
This is what I don't
You're
questionable.
get. I didn't
talking to
ask
me.
any questions. Yeah, no, I was responding to what we went over this morning. That's all, love.
Yeah, but they want to talk about some of the stuff you said. That's fair.
Because they seem to
You're
think it's
talking
all
about what
Trump,
they're talking
Trump.
about.
But guess
I
what?
know,
Trump was
exactly.
in
It's
office
crazy.
for 4 whole years, and they are blaming Trump for everything, and it is insane to me.
No, but
She don't want
they're
she
also
don't want us to
blaming.
respond to her. She
They're
don't want us
also
to respond to
blaming.
her. But
No, no,
she
no, no,
brought me into it. She brought me
because
into
you
her comments personally.
because you
You feel what I'm
call
saying?
me a racist. I
No,
quoted
that was
When did I
me.
what
call you
That
a
was
racist,
Fang.
man?
So
When did
Give
I
me the
call you a
credit I
racist?
deserve. It
you
was
did
Fang.
prior to this. You did,
When
Anthony.
did I call you a
so
racist?
here
I did.
Keep
I
it
did.
clean.
FANG.
Oh my gosh.
Someone
Nobody
did.
should be
Sorry,
I
calling
think
Anthony. I
I would have called
anybody
apologize.
this
a
lady a
name.
racist.
Order. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. You see,
Okay, maybe you called me a traitor. Then Fang called me a
this is
racist.
why you're all gonna have to come to
wait,
church
wait,
on the
wait,
weekend. Okay. Now, one at a time,
wait,
or
wait,
I'll
wait.
clear these boxes
Zeus.
Let
ways,
me say
7
something
ways
real
from
quick. Let me say
Sunday.
something real
Hold
quick.
on, Fangs. Let me say this, man.
Okay,
Greg, let
Anthony,
me
you
say this.
go. You've been raising your hand. Let's do it.
I haven't called anybody out of their
Nobody
name.
should be
I
calling
haven't
anybody.
called anybody racist. I haven't called anybody. I haven't even called you a Confederate this morning at all.
See, this
I ain't
morning
called
he
nobody
has
nothing.
called me names.
So I'm asking you, out of all the people that's in the comments, out of all the people that's in the boxes, why are you saying that I called you something?
I thought it
I
was
haven't
you.
said anything to you, ma'am,
Okay.
at
You
all.
you have prior, Anthony. I apologize
Well,
respectfully. It was Fang. I apologize
Okay, listen.
respectfully.
All right, just go ahead and clear these darn boxes, okay, ladies and gentlemen. Zeus has reached his
Later, Zeus.
threshold once again. So this is why we kind of hit this little bit of a speed bump in the live. I'm going to say this once again. No name calling in the boxes. Stop over talking the guests, Snuggles. Don't pretend you're the victim all of a sudden. Listen, Snuggles, you're not. Why are you coming after me? This is about you. I read the rules, and this is why you should have been there on Sunday when I covered this. You got to allow people that don't get a chance to say what they want to say. You have to allow people to be heard. Over talking people, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to tolerate it. I'm going to have a zero tolerance campaign going forward. If I have to ask more than one time, I'm clearing the box. Seriously. I don't have to regulate adults. You're adults. You pay your own bills. You don't need me. Seriously. And no name calling in the box. I get it. You may have had an interaction with somebody else in another live. Don't bring that here. You know, it's like a relationship. Don't bring the relationship that you have with your ex into this relationship you got with me. I ain't got nothing to do with it. These people here don't got nothing to do with it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm well past my time slot, okay? As you can see, the country still needs more help when it comes to dealing with the truth, okay? And I'm here to do it, but I can't do it without your help. Anthony, thank you. Janae, thank you. Snuggles, thank you. And Fang, Too Blessed, and the Greg, I thank all of you for coming in and doing what we do every day, day in and day out, Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. Pacific time. But I do have to run. It is Monday, and we are on indictment watch for the former president, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Snuggles says he's going to go live. You're more than welcome to go there and listen to him cry about all this truth that we dealt with today in this live. But ladies and gentlemen, you know, before I leave, there's only one thing left to say, and I think all of you know what it is. Trump supporters, get those knee pads ready, because Jack Smith is coming. Take care.
Los heads in the kingdom.
I'll shut it down. I'll shut the live down. You know my style. We're too old for this, ladies and gentlemen. Take care.
When I'm walking like Zeus. This is how I sound when I'm talking like
Thank
Zeus.
you, Little Miss Perfect. Always lovely to see you.
Zeus.
I like to act a fool.
When I'm moving like Zeus. Don't be playing with
Take
my moves when I'm moving like Zeus. You thinking that you're cool till I pull up like Zeus. Thunder in the sky like you up like Zeus.
I make my own rules. I'm a guy.
Call me Zeus.
Yeah. Thank you, Heaven. I love those hands.
If you living like a bum, get away from me, fool.
I got money on my mind. I can't leave it up to you.
I can't hang around with you. You fall in love too quick.
You a high risk. Mix all in the mix. I put a bounty on your head.
This is way above the feds. When you playing with the gods,
Cut it out,
playing
Felix.
with the dead.
Time to let
loose with the truth.
Yeah, grab your goose.
Hey, little mama, let me play with your caboose. I know the ladies love me cause I'm sweet like a tooth. Playing hating on the gods, boy, you such a douche.
I tried to be patient, but you had to light my fuse. I'm catching all these snakes like a mongoose. Exactly, Angela. Tell them to cut it out.
You know I'm so handsome, that's why they call me Zeus. This is how I move when I'm walking like Zeus. This is how I sound when I'm talking like Zeus. This is how I stare when I'm looking like Zeus. I like to act a fool when I'm moving like Zeus. Don't be playing with my moves.
Let's go! Have a great morning. Happy Monday. Jack Smith is coming for you.
I'm with my own rules.
I'm a god, call me Zeus.
I'm hotter than Hades and I'm burning down the roof.
You say you wanted facts, well, I'm living proof. I've been waiting for this moment now. I gotta choose. If you play around with love, then you're guaranteed to lose. I didn't make the game of rules. I didn't make the game of rules, ladies and gentlemen.
You can't swim, don't be in the pool, even though I'm hot.
Take care. I'm
I'm just sitting on my throne while you looking like a goof.
Hey.
I'ma let loose with the truth.
Yeah, grab your goose. Grab your goose.
Mama, let me play with your caboose.
I know the ladies love me because I'm sweet.
Like a
I saw it. Let's go. Thank you for those lightning hands.
Catching all these snakes.
Zeus is
like
here, ladies and gentlemen.
These ladies love me, yeah. I'm the one that they choose.
Gina,
you know I'm
thank
so
you.
handsome.
That's why they call me Zeus. Blue wave in the comment section. I appreciate it.
This is how I sound when I'm talking like Zeus. This is how I stare when I'm looking like Zeus.
I like to act a fool
when I'm moving like Zeus. Don't be playing with my move when I'm grooving like Zeus.
You thinking that you cool till I pull up like Zeus. Thunder in the sky, light you up like Zeus. I make my own rules, I'm a god, call me Zeus.
Yeah, you know about me.
Sound Chase Audio, Christina, thank you. Angela, thank you. I love those Jack Smith pictures. Sound Mind on the beat, kicking hard like Bruce. Lawrence Reed on the beat. You better call the truth, ladies and gentlemen. I can dance and box in the jungle like a kangaroo. Don't get caught flipping in the woods or you'll be dead like Zeus. Let's go. Eat the low on the beat like Zeus. RMC on the beat.
Yeah, you heard about me.
Take care, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great rest of your morning. We are out of here.